Okay. Talking with Grant a little bit, and I said how fun it's got to be to have a set piece finish so cleanly. Describe it a little bit for you. I mean, you don't get a chance to look at the keeper, but your placement was great on the play.
Yeah, it's just something we've gone over a lot in practice, corner kicks. We wanted to make sure execution was on point, and Quinn did a great ball, and I just had gotten away from my defender, and fortunately and unfortunately for them, the keeper was out of position, their back post player wasn't in her spot, so I found an easy back post target.
Were you able to sneak a peek at that before you put the ball away?
I was, yeah. I was able to kind of know to flick my head to the right a little bit, which I try to do on every header towards the goal, but luckily that one went where I wanted it to.
I mentioned during the game you were kind of captain of the air, as it were. I mean, you wound up having to do it both offensively and defensively with several clearances.
Yeah, no, that's definitely kind of my main thing is winning balls in the air. I always hear John, don't let a ball bounce, so that's what I try to go for.
You tend to go in a little fearlessly sometimes. That's kind of your playing nature, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I try to go in smart tackles, but a good amount of the time, yeah, I try to go in hard.
First 45 minutes today, Billings did a nice job of keeping the ball, and as we said, you guys kind of channeled more than pressed forward. Did that get frustrating at times at all in the first half, not being as much high pressure as you usually have?
Yeah, it definitely can be because, that was our tactical plan. That's what we knew what our team wanted to do, but it is frustrating because you want to be able to go at them because you know you can, and I think our team did a good job of communicating through that frustration and being able to work off of each other and know that at halftime, who knows, changes might happen, but to just keep going with the game plan, and I think we did a good job working on it.
A lot of young players got some playing time today as well, but you guys have got to be pleased with how solidly you've played so far this part of the season.
Oh yeah, we have a deep team. It's honestly really impressive seeing a lot of the reserves come in and score goals and create new opportunities for our team, and I'm really excited with how our season's going, and I know that we can step it up a little bit.
Grant, the interesting first 45 minutes, I thought it kind of tested your players in terms of being patient and working against the team that was really trying to maintain possession and keep the ball away from your offense.
Yeah, they did a nice job. I mean, we had a tactical plan in the first half. Kind of wanted just to feel the game out a little bit. So it was a little bit by design, just not to press them too much, just kind of see how they were playing. And then obviously we had a plan in the second half, and the players did a really good job of executing that plan.
Fair to say that the stepped up pressure was a part of that plan for the second half?
It was. We had to be careful in that first half not to run our legs out too much, coming off of that road trip, 36 hours ago to Nazarene, 7 hours on a bus, and so it didn't make a lot of sense for us to come out and try to press too high initially and just sort of feel the game out a little bit. But when we got to halftime, I think everybody kind of agreed that we needed to do that. And we've tended to be a second half team this year, so it kind of just fits into what we've been doing.
Got a chance to work on a lot of set pieces today. Always nice when one finishes as cleanly as your first one did with Kasey Satter.
Yeah, and we've done some short corners this year and been effective at those, but it's funny because I was telling the team before the game, it's okay just to put it into the box. We've been playing short a lot, and so to get a great service from Quinn and then a clean header was great. And that was an important goal to go in 1-0 at halftime.
You get a chance to get action for a lot of your players today. How important is that for some players to get game experience against another team?
I mean, I think we had 5, 6, 7 freshmen on the field at the end, the last 15, 20 minutes, and so important that they're ready to go, and when the opportunity arises, that they're ready. And you got to get them into games when you can. And we've collectively had, playing 16, 18, 20 players for a majority of the season. So it's really a philosophical thing that I've always tried to do, is when we have the opportunity to get those guys in, it's really important because you never know what's going to happen with the fluidity of your roster. You're going to need them at times to step up, and so this was a great opportunity for them to get in.
As opposed to that quick 36-hour turnaround, you now have a week off until you travel to St. Martin's. Strategically then, how do you structure practices and preparation a little bit different for that week?
Well, you don't want to start too fast too early, right? And we did an excellent job. We had this a couple weeks ago when we played Western on a Saturday, and we gave those guys an extra day off, and then we just started kind of building our not only our tactical plan and our rhythm, but more just kind of saving that emotional energy that we need for the game, because you can't wear that stuff out too early. So I think we have an experience now of a week like that, so we'll try to replicate that because we clearly were ready for that game. But St. Martin's, it's going to be a tough game on their field, and they've improved quite a bit. So it's going to be an important week for us.
I think you had to coach Haley Asado a little bit and show her where the bench was, because I'm not sure she was sure of it when she came off. What a great start to have a freshman keeper be as strong as she has been in the nets for you.
Yeah, and you know, she, again, I've said this multiple times, just as a freshman, a lot of poise, a lot of confidence, and she's come up big. You know, she's done her job, and you need your goalkeeper in the long haul of the season to do their job, but also to come up with some big saves occasionally, and she's already done that. So I hope she feels confident. We're very confident in her, but I'm not gonna lie, it was fun to get Rose into the game too, because Rose has been working really hard in practice, and it was fun to see her.